Today's video is sponsored by the team over at coastalcryptomining.com. Coastal Crypto Mining is unlike any other crypto hardware vendor in the industry. Why, you may ask? Well, their team doesn't just view you as a customer, but as a fellow passionate enthusiast. Coastal Crypto Mining's experience starts with helping you with your initial research and questions, then on to the purchase and shipping stage. Once delivered, help with your setup and configuration, and finally, any after-sales support you may need. Their team of experts strives to make your experience one of a kind, where customer service is a priority. Head on over to coastalcryptomining.com and tell them the Hobbyist Miner sent you.
What's up, everybody? Sorry, I got that from Coast Crypto, sent that over. Must have been the Hobbyist. I think they did say it was for the Hobbyist Miner, but hey, it worked for what we needed it for. I do have my own code, PMC. There is a link in the description of this live stream. So, how is everybody doing on this lovely, lovely day? What up? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Actually, I'm going to change something real quick. Give me 1 second. Wouldn't be a Power Minds live stream without the drink. So, how's everybody doing today? Just a heads up, there is a video. I'm hoping to have the video out tonight. For everybody. So as some of you may know, I might be going away on a trip next week. Next week. So I'm gonna try to I'm trying to record some videos this week. And then post them, because we're gonna do Saturday, Sundays. I think we're gonna try Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's gonna be the video rotation. We're gonna try, maybe. We're gonna try that. What's up, Smokey Dan? What's up, Patrick Murphy? Red Puts, how is everybody doing? So, as some of you may not know, I am a Coastal Crypto partner affiliate. So if you scan the QR code, or if you're just on Coastal Crypto and you want to buy something, impulse purchase, y'all have them. Use code PMC at checkout and you can save a little bit of cash. It's not paid or anything. It's just sponsorship type of deal that Coastal Crypto offered me the chance to have, and being such a small channel, I took the chance. So I do have to say, Coastal Crypto does have 2 deals running right now. $2,500 E9 Pro direct from Bitmain, and $1,300 X6s from a Gold Shell. I was told there was only 30 gold shells yesterday. And I think there was only 40 or 6. I think there was 60 spots left as of yesterday for the E9s. So, and I'm pretty sure with my code you can use them on those E9 purchases. I'm pretty sure. So, hey, maybe you can pick up an E9 for, you know, better than, you know, maybe what you can find on other sites. From Coastal Crypto, it's about a $1,500 discount. So, that is what they have right now for deals. We'll go over to Coastal Crypto and have a look-see. So yeah, E9 Pro, it's 4,000. You can get it for 2,500. And they also told me the Gold Shell X6. They have 30 of them left as of yesterday for $1,300 each. So, a pretty good deal if you ask me. Ooh, that sounds good. So. I don't know what I'm having for supper. I could really be mean to myself. So I did have to shut the rig down last night, because my mother asked me to. I didn't want to. I didn't sleep right, but hey, who cares? Yeah, that Smokey Dan, you're really trying to make me sound really, really hungry right now. So yeah, we'll go look at the markets. Does anyone have anything that they would like me to look into, possibly during the stream today? What's up, Network Bits? How was your flight? I'm pretty sure you were the one that was flying back home. My ways with words. Yeah. Smokey Dan. Yeah. Maybe we need to do cooking shows in here, too. Giuseppe. Ay, ay, ay. What's up, Retro Mike? That's not a bad flight at all. Get wrecked. I can't take him at Retro Mike. Oh, Helium Squad has arrived. Hey, that ain't bad. I'd rather people be here and not talk to me than no one be here, me just talking to myself, because then that's just weird. Then I'd feel like chump some ways. Talking to myself. So, MXC maybe? I'm buying an arsenal of GPUs. Hey, as long as they're not the rigs I want, we're good here, Network Bits, okay? You stay away from my freaking 2 rigs I'm trying to save up for. You freaking touch my 2 rigs and I make them beat you like a damn punch bag. Or at least yell and probably cry and probably end up being sad. Stay away from my GPUs. Jerk. You can buy all the ones around you. Just don't buy anything around me. I'll get... How am I... What? I've actually was looking at a Helium hotspot at one point because there is no one in my area with one. Yeah, I only weigh like 88 pounds, I'll be honest. You could probably check me across the room if you really wanted to. Maybe we'll look into my, actually no, because then I give away where I'm at. Screw that, never mind. Last time I looked at the map, there was actually no one around me. And I was actually looking at trying to maybe get one. In your area. I think a lot of the people... I live in... I don't want to say this, but the people around me are kind of the older generation. A lot more people... Yeah, but the thing is I have many households in certain areas, so... I'm hoping that eventually I could maybe build up one. But yeah, once I buy my 2 mining rigs, once I buy my 2 mining rigs, I want to try to go for a box miner. Yeah. That's my next big thing after I get my mining rigs, box miner. Because I even have free electricity, but ever since they kind of came out, I've always been interested in them because like if I get one, I'd probably do a lot of tests like low power mode, profit switching, and different stuff. I mean, if you would really like to network bits, it would be a really cool donation. There is a Discord link in the chat, in the description. Just send me a DM on Discord and we can figure it out. But if you would like to, I would really graciously appreciate it. That's what this area wants. Because I was even thinking, how hard would it be to water cool a mini ace with like, possibly. Like take, like an old rat or something, like a water cool radiator, put some fans on it, and then put it on either end and water cool it. Just some different projects like that. Like, look into how hard it would be to kind of make one, like, ultra quiet, and then you could oh, how much you can overclock it if you do. Yeah. And everybody that has donated or is a mod actually gets one. Like, gets different roles and stuff like that. We have some OGs, so, like, Retro Mike, if you join, you're an OG. Network Bits, you're an OG. Red Puts is in there, he's an OG. There's a whole OG squad, so. Listen, I respond to everybody on Discord at my small channel. I was actually kind of telling off a teacher today in a way. This teacher's like, get off your phone. I'm like, listen, I am a businessman with sponsorship deals I have to manage. I wanted to tell him to shove it up his own ass, but I didn't feel like going to the office. I didn't want to, you know, be that much of a tool. But I would like to be the tool that makes $1,000 a day sitting on my fat ass in school and say, haha. Because that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, you're sitting here dealing with me, and I'm sitting here making $1,000 while you try to teach me garbage. Thank you. There is a OG role. You know what? Here's an idea. So, poor teacher, but me and a couple friends were thinking. So, either on Friday, like, it's our March break next week. So, we were thinking, you know what? This teacher's been a real tool to us. We were thinking Friday, because then we get a week off school. I buy some of the teachers coffees and stuff when they have me, because I'm a little bit of a pain in the head or a hard-headed animal. And I was like, and one of my friends said, why don't we just get him a coffee and put a shit ton of laxatives in it? And I'm like, I'm on board. Because he is a shithead. So. Be kind of funny. Then we wouldn't have to deal with him on Friday, which would be nice. Listen, I am nice, but if you really piss me off, hello, say hello to my little brain. I went to the alternative school. Yeah. If anybody asks me how I'm making $1,000 a day, I'll say I went to the school of Red Panda Mining and School of Chump. Only if no way to get back to you. Listen, there's a week off school. Plus, I have a ton of ways out. I've only given him a coffee once. So, he doesn't... and then I left him with it. So, I don't know... I don't know how he reacts to coffee. I don't know if it gives him the shits. So, that's one way out of the conversation. Two will be like, I bought it from Tim's. Here's the receipt. So, hey. So, I mean, there's a ton of ways out, and plus, I'm not a stupid person. I went to the school of, chump. But I should also consider, too, I'm also $2,000 deep into a mining rig that seems to break every couple weeks. So, hey. Yes, Retro Mike? Yeah. I don't think everyone works in the Discord. I have it set for only certain people, but here, I will... Joe P. I don't think everyone works in the Discord. Joe P is gonna be an OG. So, yeah. Prankster level 203. And the teachers, and yeah. Let's get him a channel mode. You know what? I do need mods that are really cool. So, you know what? Standard mod, Retro Mic. You know what? Standard mod. Have fun, you two. It's the game of mods. What's the worst that could happen? 5 minutes later. Oh no, the worst has happened. Slash ban. Listen, people call me psycho for, using my RX 400 and 500 cards for mine and Flux. But hey, you know what? If Flux ever did something absolutely that may not be possible, but hey, it could be possible, right? I want to get a bag of it before it does like ETH. You were able to mine a couple ETH a month? Hey, perfect. It jumped to 4 grand. Me? If I can mine half a Flux a day, mine a couple hundred Flux before it just goes boop, difficulty jump. A. And then if the price skyrockets, then A. Then I got a bag of money that will start paying off some of those stupid ideas. But hey, what's the worst that could happen? Knock on wood. Do 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 do. Yeah, I guess there are other people mine, but I'm mining with like 460s, like 5.6. I have a 460, a 560, 470s, 580s, 570s. I just don't have 580s. Like I have a mix of them, and yes, it's expensive. realistically, it's actually not too bad because I'm running about $1. I think it's about $2 to $3 a day. I think it's about $2 US a day. So it's not bad, especially if the price jumps. Like if the price jumps to $5, I'm profitable. So, but I'm hoping for a couple 100x. That'd be the best thing. Our killers on Vercoin. So yeah. So I don't know if a lot of you know, but if I do buy these 2 rigs for my birthday, the plan is that the cards that are in these rigs, the RX 580s that are in these rigs, match mine. So I'll be switching out the 4 different cards in my rig to put them all as MSR Armor SPs, and then I will be putting more of the. I'll be putting all the same model type cards in, so it'll be like a little less of a. Oh yeah, So. Okay, Retro Mike, cool. So, but yeah, so I just like, everybody talks about Flux being the way it is. So I'm like, you know what? If I can mine a couple 100 Flux, if I lose out on a couple 100 Flux, hey, I'd way rather lose, 400 days worth, I would way rather lose $400 than look at myself and call me stupid and end up losing maybe even several $100,000s, right? Because this Flux project, it's one of those projects that I think is going to be like the dark horse. Because everyone says, oh, it won't do. People are saying, hey, in 4 years, 4 or 5 years, Flux could very well hit $500. People are like, well, that won't happen. Well, the more people said, did people say when Dogecoin hit, oh, that thing won't hit $1? It's gone awfully close before. Yeah. Yeah. But for me, with my free power, I'd way rather lose out on a coin than, have it explode in me saying, I could have had so much Flux and had so much extra cash. It's going to be a big bust. It's going to be big, but not that big. Yeah, but I'm just saying, though, like, people talked, there's coins that people talked and said, oh, it won't happen, it won't happen. Last bull run, things that people thought would happen, shit exceeded it. Oh, no, I am. My main rig is on Flux, then I have my 3070 Ti on Raven. But I just want to mine a little bit of Flux, have a little bag of that, and then look into maybe a different coin. Damn it. Yeah. I have looked into coding before. I found it very difficult for at least the coding I was doing. Yeah. 100% network bits. But my channel, I want to more focus on, not so much, obviously I want to look at the tech side of things, but I also want to look at, hey, these old cards, everybody's talking about, oh, you need a 3080, you need a 3080, you need these cards, you need these cards to mine. They're the most efficient. But some people just want to start out, like me, their parents are willing to pay for their power, they're just looking for something that's not, like maybe for someone, they have a bad addiction. For somebody, I'm not saying that's is true or not, but maybe there's a person that's addicted to a drug or something like that, and they're just looking for something that's better, right? And they're looking to spend a couple $100s to maybe start out, see how they like it. Hey, that's how I started out. My parents started paying my power bill. I was really appreciative. I've offered to pay for their power and stuff like that. Not all of it, but what I use. And I was like, I want people to feel like, hey, you don't need the latest and greatest tech. if you want to make a lot, if you want to be profitable right away, you kind of do need the latest and greatest tech. But there's also ways to start your farm if you want to just kind of mine, have some crypto, if you're able to, just do it kind of as a hobby and maybe mine some coins that, more like a spec mine type of fleet. And, maybe get your foot in the door. And then maybe they'll be like, okay, this is great. I want my channel to be more like, hey, how I started was, I pretty much started with nothing. I borrowed the money for my first card, and I worked for my first card, like my dad bought it, and then I paid him for back via working for him and stuff like that. And then I, bought another card, and then I borrowed the money to build out my first rig, and I paid the person who I borrowed it as soon as I got my pay. Right? But I just feel like there are people in this world that don't have, $5,000 to go build their first rig. Now, to build maybe a most efficient rig that makes you money, maybe you do need $5,000. But there also is people that, just want to start out. They're like me. They can get free power. They, their parents were pretty supportive in it. And they can, in their area, they can buy a couple cards cheap. Now, I'm not maybe the best example of this. Maybe, I wouldn't say tutorial, but I knew, like me, in my local area, my cards are very expensive for the newer generation cards even. People still want $500, $700 for a 3080. And that's Canadian, sorry. So it's still a very expensive. Like, I paid new for my 3070 Ti like $550, $600 something US. Okay, that was a good deal. It was on sale. But the thing is some people don't even have $500, but they can go buy a card for $100 or something. Yeah. But if I found a project that I was really dedicated to, I would. Yeah, 100%, Mike. And that's what I want to show people is if you just try to work hard on it and you just kind of focus on it and you just kind of work, spend what you can on it. If you can't buy it, you can't buy it. Don't beat yourself over it. But you also, if you do want to grow into making a mining rig, you also do need to set goals, like me. Me trying to get the money for for these 2 rigs, right? I understand it's probably not going to happen. But at least if I have a goal, I have something to work towards. $100% Retro Mike. And that's kind of what I'm looking at, too. Like my players cards, they're not light on power at all. But do they get the job done? Yes. Do they mine coins? Yes. Now, I could probably sell my rig at a very good profit during the bull run. Will I? If the right offer came across the table, I may sell my first rig. But it was my first rig. So until I'm like pandas that's like, that's going to get covered in dust in 10 years and then maybe be pulled out of the shed, yeah, I'd probably sell. But for me, it was a big accomplishment building my first rig. I had so many issues. Like, I was using the USB. I was told by people, just go buy yourself an SSD. So I saved up for a little bit, bought that SSD. Got it working beautifully. Then I was like, okay, now what? Now we got to look at finding cards. Found a deal on cards, bought them. Put them in the rig. Then I said, okay. Yeah, 100%. Smokey Dan. But my goal is to show people, hey, you can start with absolutely no experience, no money, but still have a decent shot at, mining crypto. You may not be the most profitable person. You may not be the best person. You may not have the best looking rig. But hey, if you're mining crypto, you're a crypto miner. You need to explain more with that conversation. What should I buy? For GPU, mini ASICs, different stuff like that. Like, what are you looking at? CPUs even? Just don't buy a 9550X unless you're gonna just mine with it, because Panda, you know, was cursing at his the other day. $3K top, something else. I thought it was. Are you sure it's not Pigeon Coin? Pigeon fans? Me? Smokey Dan? Okay, that's that. Wow, that's a nice bonus there, Network Bits. Are you looking more for an ASIC Network Bits or GPUs? I'm about to sound it like a drunken sailor. I wish I had just 11. Don't tell the tax man where you'll be. But if he's a business and he spends that 11K on crypto mining, then he could technically write it off as a business expense, and then he has to pay less taxes on it. So, I think that's how that system works. If you don't spend it, you just gotta. After this game, we'll go look at GPUs and maybe we could find something. I'm just trying to think. 38. Oh, frig. Sloth here. Did you check Marketplace? Because I always like checking Marketplace for GPUs. I've had good luck there. That's where all mine, I think, came from. But yeah, for you that are just joining, I do have a thing with Coastal Crypto. And they have some deals right now on actually some ASIC miners. They have the E9 Pro direct from Bitmain right now. There's a couple. I think there's 60 spots left. At $2,500 each E9 Pro. That's like $1,500 off their website. So if you do want to, I do have a code. Just PMC on Coastal Crypto. They are actually sponsoring the stream, so I do appreciate that. So yeah, check them out. There is a link in the description to Coastal Crypto. Or you can even use the QR code, too. But yeah. For what? One of the E9's network bits? Oh, they also have the X9 script miners on for $1,300. So, this right here. They have them on for $1,300. There's 30 left, too. So it's like $1,500 off for the E9. So that's a pretty freaking good deal. I think that's actually the cheapest one around. If we actually go here, E9 Pro, yeah. Hey, Retro Mike, send me a damn link on Discord. Come on. I want to win. The party has started with network bits. Oh no. All I can see now in my head is network bits being behind. Dumb ways to die. Thank you to the 8 viewers watching. I do appreciate it. Where do I sign up? For the ASIC? Network bits? I'm gonna do something. I'm not saying this to be an interesting or weird person, but you should just you're better off just giving the money away. Next thing I see on the news. World news. A guy by the name of Network Bits has now in prison for life. He was a crypto miner. Is this where our world is going? Question mark. Then I just see Network Bits hung over the toilet, just thrown up, giving the 2 thumbs up. Oh, I get it. I know what you're talking about. The drugs and, yeah, strippers. Oh, yeah. Investments. Never be in prison for life. I'm famous. Dude. You mean Code 43's Patrick Murphy? Not sure. I'm done being inappropriate. Oh. Is there even such thing? As being done? Try not to corrupt the. Listen, next month, 1 month, 1 day, I will be legal age to drink in Quebec. If that's scary, I don't know what the hell is. Which is what, 13? No, 18. Yeah, I am. Right the flivel flobble. Good grief. Alright, I'm gonna start a poll in the chat. Alright, I set up a poll in the chat. Wow. That's kind of rude, Retro Mike. People are so disrespectful. What's up, Crypto Craig? Welcome in the house. ST box allows to get one? Dum 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 dum. Dun, 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 dun. It's pronounced crack. Crack. He ain't lying. Oh. Would YouTube not let you put that many frickin' A's? Or did you have to fix it for so Panic could pronounce it? So there's 4 boats. Don't get one. iPolo. Alright, see you, Network Bits. I need a nap. Have fun. But yeah. I should announce we do have a Discord. It's linked down below in the description. If you do want to join, go right ahead. And if you need anything in the Discord, just hit me up. I'm in there pretty much all the time. So if you need something, just at me. Or you can even private message me. I really don't give a shit. I should say I really don't care. So 4 people are saying now, do not get a mini ASIC, and 1 person is saying go with an iPolo. Alright, let's end the poll. I'm not 13. I'm 17. I can drive a car. I literally have my full license. I don't know how or who gave me it, but hey, I have one. Dang DJ. Bad influence. Pass first time. Yeah. Shocking, I know. Buy a miner that supports the algo for the coin you want to mine. Just don't buy an ASIC because it's cheap. What coin are you trying to mine with those ASIC options? Well, it was just kind of like a recommended, like, I'd probably be putting, like, I just like a mini ASIC to play around with. To, like, do some low power mode, do some normal power mode, do some profit switching. Like, hey, mine this coin, but exchange it into this coin. But one of the things I'd like to test is getting not... I mean, if I get a mini Doge, I get a mini Doge. But I would like to test out, though, if, you know, let's say you have a mini Doge, right? But you want to mine... Or, let's say you have a SE Plus, and... Let's say you had an SC box, right? But you want to mine Dogecoin, right? I want to see what... You want Dogecoin and Litecoin, right? Alright, so what you could do is do it. Most mini ASIC don't have a low power mode. Okay, well that's something new. What's up, Ben? How's it going? It shall remove that option in the newer firmwares. Huh. But you could still adjust them, though, by clicking on the miner 10 times, right? I'm pretty sure. Nope, sorry about that. No, they removed the option that unlocks when you click. Okay. Actually, it does still on the KD Box too, because literally Geek of All Trades yesterday had a stream, and he actually set up his KD Box too, and it did it. Now, it could be still on an older firmware, maybe, but it was still able to happen. Yeah, but I could probably I could still run those though. I could still run those, Mike. I have access to 240 volt in a other facility that I'll have access to this spring, hopefully. I'll have access to 400 amp 3-phase and 200 amp single phase. Listen, Pigeon Coin, I'm gonna just stay off Mike's territory. That's Mike's thing. That's gonna be Mike's deal. Plus, between him and Panda, I'm pretty sure they would own pretty much most of the Pigeon Coin. So, talk about a decentralized network. Panda. Yeah, but the thing though is it's yes, a little movement with a lot of coin can make a difference, but the thing though is if there's only so much of it, right? And if people are holding boats and boats of it, you know, me owning a couple, you know, let's say I own $25 worth, right? These people are gonna ruin the network before my $25 would even make, you know, close to as much. So I'm better off, not saying the network's bad or anything, but I'm better off spending it on a newer project possibly. Or look into different things. Where the frig was it? There it is. Okay, and what happens if if it hits a penny? I mean, okay, where is it? There it is. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. Yeah, but me getting a mini ASIC is still quite, for me, quite a ways away. Now I'm hoping, you know, that maybe I'll get one sooner, but I'd way rather try to get my rig deal than a mini ASIC as of right now. I'm not going in on flux nodes. That's one thing I've said pretty much when I started mining flux. I'm not mining enough to go into a flux node. I don't have the upload for it, and I really don't want one, in a way. Now, Jeff Key may eventually talk me into it eventually, but for right now. Maybe Ben, but it would have to be, using a server power supply. The thing is with, box miners, they're a lot more quiet, so it'd be easier for me to do videos at where I'm at right now. So, if I had an L3 Plus, I'd have to take it to this facility, which I probably won't have set up until the spring. So, there's a delay. So, it's just one of those things that I would rather have something that I can use, you know. Yeah, 100%. Plus, this is what kind of I would like to do back here. I want to put mini miners back here. Because one, they're quiet-ish. So I could probably run them at home and not have such a big... It wouldn't be as noisy as like an L3 Plus would. Plus it uses less power because you're not running 240 and... You know, I can just run it off 110, off a server power supply, do my videos. Boom. Because as soon as I get one, I'm going to be trying to think of video ideas out of the yin-yang. Probably... And I'm not saying iPolos are a bad company. But I probably would look into a Gold Shell because they are known as the box miner people. So I feel like their value may be higher for a miner than, you know, an iPolo. I may look into that, but I feel like I'd probably try to go with a Gold Shell maybe. Because actually the company I am sponsored by, Coastal Crypto, they actually can get any, well, they said they could try to get any of the Gold Shell miners. So I'd rather try to have something that they carry because it'd also help, you know, obviously that. So if I am looking at an ASIC, I'd try to maybe buy an ASIC that, you know, maybe a company has that sponsors me, something like that, because then it makes sense. Because all it takes is, you know, this to say, oh, blah, 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 blah. You know, would be a better, in my opinion, something maybe a little bit making more sense. Yeah. Now, I don't have the money right now to just go buy that. Now, if I did, I probably would. May have to, maybe after this game, we'll go look at that. But yeah, there's some people know, you may not. There's a GPU deal really, it's kind of local-ish, but it's too good of a deal for me to just kind of ignore. Because it's a ridiculous amount of gear for really the price they're asking. So, plus, if my calculations are correct, I can make 4 rigs out of this stuff. Alright, this game's done. Alright, let's go over here to good old Gold Shell. Alright, let's see. HS box, okay? Let's see. What do they do? Okay. Okay, but it does not come with the... It does not come with the PSU. Sorry, I am back. Yes, it would be. I do have a 750 watt server power supply, so. Now, if I had the money, I probably would buy this. Damn. Because that is a pretty good deal. We better have it. Now, I think they said that miner is 300 watt each, right? So that'd be, I could run 2 off of one, pretty much. 2 750s. Or 100, I could run 2 box miners off one 750 watt power supply. Huh. That's actually a pretty good idea there, Retro Mike. The hashtag the pigeon coop. It's gonna be like a 12 by 24 shed, isn't it? I think Paramount has a good deal. The thing is, though, is Ben, I'm in Canada, so their shipping on power supplies are really kind of crappy for me. So I find them off eBay, and I can usually find them for a pretty good deal on eBay. Yeah, I would. Alright, let's actually look up right here what these... So these are the HS boxes. Alright, let's look up HS box. So at my pump hot air into a grow tent and your food. That's not a bad one. Where is it at? HS box is what it is, right? It's gonna be up here. KD box, HS box. CK box? Wait. HS box. Huh. So even if I was paying the electricity, whew, 90 cents a day? For 3 of them? That'd actually be a pretty good thing. Damn, I would probably actually get one. Those would actually be really cool for back here. Welcome to the 9 viewers that are watching. I do appreciate it. Oh, we got a message. I think I'm one of the smarter ones when it comes to streaming in a way, or doing YouTube in a way, because all these YouTubers, you know, they're losing 50% of their profits to YouTube, but me, I have a link where I lose nothing. So, A. Maybe Panda needs me. So many things I want. Yeah, like my, it's for Streamlabs. That's where I do my streaming through. And yeah, they don't charge me anything when I stream and get donated, so I just use it direct. Hey, if you want me to put in my Flux address, I will. So yeah, that may be my next thing if, you know, something doesn't just randomly show up my door someday. Which with this community is possible. Every day I'm just waiting for Hawk to come in and say, "Ooh, look, top donator spot." Doink. Screw you, Jeffkey. That's just my envisioning of Hawk someday. Hawk had too much fun the other night. Okay. So many things I want, but just not enough time and money to get it. Yeah. The thing is, though, too, YouTube has discovered other platforms now. The other thing too is when you go onto different platforms, you have to keep going on other platforms. So, even if my channel took off and I turned into Panda, if I built communities on other platforms, I would have to go onto those platforms, right? So in other ways, it would kind of almost do more harm to my brand as of right now than it would do good, because then it'd be like, oh well, this person's only streaming on YouTube. Well, I don't like using YouTube. So then you get people that get mad at you, and then you turn into, have problems and other things. So has discovery from my fist. Okay then. I guess I could. Maybe something I'll look into. Yeah. Okay. So what even would that? Yeah, I guess it would be buy two. Yeah, buy two, get one free. Oh, it's only one single 6-man? I've never tried it. I actually haven't. That's kind of funny there, Retro Mike. No, it isn't. If you have the money, it's not a bad deal. Oh my god. Freaking this one, yeah. It's actually a phenomenal deal. But in order to get deals, you need money, so. Someone will get a couple, and I'm sure there'll be videos on them. Aw, man. Didn't do it in time. Crap. Oh, I did. I did. It's there and running. So, 90 cents a day divide by, what was it? 598, right? Or 498. I think it was 498, right? Yeah. Does somebody want to do the math there and just figure out what the ROI on those would be? I don't think it'd be long. Here, actually, let's do it. Right here. Oh, never mind. Let's do it live on stream. I'm also actually curious to see. So it is 398. Okay. So if we have, let's just round it to 90 cents. Divide by 398. Actually, 0.90 divide by 398. Actually, no, it'd be 398 divided by 0.0. 442 days. That's not bad. Just a little over a year, and that's if there's no price changing and stuff like that. Not bad at all. Yeah, really? Now that's interesting. Oh, rip. Now that's a rip, Ben. You know what'd be the worst thing ever for me? Having a package I couldn't open until my birthday. Especially if it was dangled in front of my face. It'd be depressing. Nice, Retro Mike. Now, there's some I may be interested in, Ben. Now, if that's true, Ben, count me in. Or if, I mean, Flux could be partnering up with Twitch. That could be a very big possibility. I could see that. I may have to ask my inside man. of Flux. Or my Flux Wealth of Knowledge person. But that doesn't mean that Flux couldn't be partnering with Twitch. So if Amazon ends up partnering with Flux, now there's your big ticket that will make Flux go boom. But yeah, the gold gel deal is interesting for sure. Yeah, the LB box is the one with the power supply. The CK light's also on sale too. Oh well. The way I look at it is if it happens, it happens. But me? Me buying those? Not yet. But I may go watch that. I didn't know. Stupid part is they even have a spot for them kind of set out. That'd be perfect to run 3 of them. No well. What the frig's a move? I can't see it. See it about when the end of the game's about to end. Alright, I'm actually gonna make another poll here. There we go. Poll is up. Pretty much whatever people say. I'd probably mind Sia because a lot of people speak of Sia. And they say it's way better to be mining on them right now. I'd probably mine SC. So far, 3 votes. 2 votes say no. 1 vote says yes. But, Ben, the thing, though, with an L3, and I'm going to say this again, is the power. I wouldn't, if I was to go get one, I wouldn't be able to run it for a while. Because I wouldn't be able to get the facility. Like, the facility doesn't have internet as of right now. I'm working on trying to plan out how I can do it all. So, there's no point of buying an L3 right now if I can't run it. Now, when I can run it, probably would. If I'm able to get one dirt cheap, I'd buy it. But the thing is, though, is, you know, an L3 Plus is long, you know, is getting to its age, and a lot of people are thinking we're going to see an L9 this year. Oh, okay. No, wait. Doesn't, wait a minute. Isn't this the one that it does double? I thought this was the one that did double coins, or whatever. Or is this only the handshake? I'm pretty sure that's only the handshake. Yeah, I was looking at the HS miner. Or not HS Lite. What the HS box? Sorry. I messed that up. I was saying, should I buy 3 of the HS boxes? I am an idiot. So this HS box could mine SC, right? 2? Okay. Not that I'll be able to afford one soon, or probably get my hands on one. Unless, you know, the sponsorship deal turns out, you know, really good and Coast Crypto's happy, so. We'll see what happens. So yeah, if you are just showing up, I do have a code with Coastal Crypto. So, code PMC at checkout will save you money on Coastal Crypto's website, so. So it's just what you just said, Retro Mike. Pretty much, it's too late to join the party. Not do it. I just went by the HS box or the SE box is still more efficient. All right. The SC Box 2. And I could run that off a single 750 watt power supply. Damn. Actually, just give me a second. I was also told that someone is selling CK boxes for 175 plus shipping. Would that be worth it, chat? CK box, 175 plus shipping. Alright, let's look here to see what the CK box is. Where is the CK box? I don't just see a CK box. All I see is a CK box 2. Void CK box, no versus. Okay, right. So, pretty much get a SU box 2. I'm going to get an mini ASIC. 2 goals right now: get a mini ASIC and get these 2 rigs I want. So those are the 2 things I would like. Will it happen this year? No, I don't think so. Maybe the rig. The goal I have is very extreme. Yeah, but Ben, it's the same price though, pretty much. It's $100 more, but still. I can get 13 GPUs and 2 rigs for 850 Canadian. You know, that's almost what that mini ASIC is. And the GPUs can make a lot more. Alright, let's go over to Coast Crypto and just see what they got. Oh, you do have Ben? Nice. Oh, nice. What's the G1 doing today? It's losing 10 cents a day, but makes 44 cents a day. That's not bad. Probably Pigeon. Shoot. Nothing. Gotta fly the coop. Alright, see you, Scott. Sloth. Hey, infected. There you go. That sucks, Sloth. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have somebody join the call. He's actually, one of the server devs. What's up, Redputs? How's it going? Oh gosh. Ooh, that's nice there, Smokey Dan. You figured it out.
Yeah, took me a little bit, but
Yeah, we're chatting about mini ASICs, the things I'll probably never be able to buy.
fair enough.
They're just the little box miners that you can buy for like 200, 300 bucks, maybe 400.
Jeez. No one wants to just sit here playing hate how there's like no sound for half of these though. Or am I just dumb and haven't done it right? Power.
What?
I said, I hate how there's not sound for half of these games, or am I just dumb and didn't do it?
There's no sound.
Yeah,
But it's probably because it would sound like a jet engine if there was sound, so sometimes I feel like thankful.
yeah, fair enough.
Because to make it realistic, they'd probably put freaking jet engines on the freaking miners and make it sound like a real farm. Oh,
Yeah,
mini
like little
FPGAs.
minigame things.
Oh, yeah. But you know what I mean, though? If there was sound, it would just probably
Yeah.
be more annoying than
Yeah,
helpful.
fair enough.
Plus, in some ways, it's easier because then you don't have to deal with, like, if you're a YouTuber or streamer, you don't have to deal with possible audio claims and
You're not wrong.
all the fun stuff of being a YouTuber. I hate my teacher today, by the way. I had one teacher that I just wanted to punch in the throat today. I'm like, listen, I was on my phone trying to deal with, like, you know, some of the sponsorship stuff today. And he's like, get off that phone. I'm like, listen, I'm a businessman now. I have sponsorship deals I need to do. He's like, I don't give a shit. Get off your phone. I'm like, alright, if you want to make me lose thousands of dollars, go right ahead. Be an asshole. I didn't actually say be an asshole, but I wanted to.
I mean, there's not really much you can do there, to be honest.
So my friend thought of an idea to, I buy some of the teachers' coffee I have. I'll go get a coffee from an actual place, right? And he said, why don't we just put some laxatives in it and give it to our shithead of a teacher? I'm like, okay. How much are we talking? Like a box? He's like, no, do you want him out of class for the whole day? I'm like, yeah. He's like, touche. I'm like, listen, he is a shithead, so might as well be putting shit through his head. So, hey. I'm like, sounds fun to me.
My gosh.
So, we're thinking about doing that Friday. And you bet I'm going to get some video of that.
I was sitting
Why
here
not?
looking at
Why not?
controllers.
101 reasons why not to piss off a crypto miner. That'd be the title. That'd be a great video.
No kidding.
Most viral video on my channel isn't even about crypto mining. It's why not to piss them off.
For real, though.
It'd be great. Great fun.
Probably would be, to be honest.
Someone said 4 cubes should be enough. Okay, so we'll do it 8. We only get 50 minutes in the class, so we need it to, you know, quick. Quick. Any more could be dangerous. I'd like to live on the edge a little bit.
Oh gosh. This is living literally on the edge. Too. So many crickets. I don't know. And I just refreshed the freaking page. God dang it. That's not what I'm meant to do. That works. I have to leave it full screen this.
I think it's F11.
F11, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And I like how Game with Smokey Dan said 4 cubes should be enough. Any more could be dangerous. I'm like, I like to live on the edge a little bit.
Yeah.
Plus, when your teacher is an absolute asshole, he won't piss me off anymore, that's for sure. If you ever found out it was me. I'm actually gonna get the receipt, right? From where I buy the coffee, so I'll be like, listen, here's the receipt. I bought the coffee. So, I don't know. Maybe you just have a weak immune system.
That's literally what I'm drinking.
But do you know what I mean, though? Like, I'll have all the proof. You know what I mean, though? Like, I'll just be like, listen, I bought the coffee. I didn't do anything to it. Why would I?
Fair enough.
I don't want to get in shit on my last day before, you know, break. Screw that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Or we'll do it tomorrow, because I have them first thing tomorrow, so, hey. No, wait. Yeah, I may have to do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah.
No, I just
Because we're on 4-day cycles, like where the classes will change. So we would have to do it tomorrow. Shit.
gosh.
Well, I guess I'm going to be getting everybody up early. I may have to take my own car to do this stupid thing. Dumb ways to have fun.
Well, I'm trying to set this up where I can actually somewhat do this.
Don't. And realistically, I'm just going to keep the receipt. So, like, even if the principal says, like, what did you do? I'll be like, I don't know. I bought the coffee. Here's the receipt. You know what I mean?
So not like you just admitted to doing it on live, but I don't like that.
It's not like if they search my channel, that's technically stalking, so... Lawsuit.
Debatable.
They can't personally go into my phone, find my YouTube channel, and... You know what I mean?
If they have a warrant for that, they technically can.
Okay,
Really
but the
important
thing, though,
warrant for
Exactly.
that.
And if they just go on my phone and try to stalk my profile, I'll be like, okay, that's illegal as shit. Lawsuit. Right?
Yes.
And I'll be like, I didn't do anything to the coffee. You have nothing to prove it. That's actually tangible. Also, online is two different things, you know? I could say something and it not be a thing. They cannot...
Yes, it's technically true, but...
Like, I mean, how many times do people... How many people talk about stuff that they don't do online? Especially teenagers. Especially teenagers. A lot.
Connect... Oh my gosh.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to connect this to YouTube so I can actually stream.
Yeah, YouTube's fun to connect sometimes.
Yeah, no kidding. Are you gonna have, like, you know, what? Like, come on.
Here's the thing. I really don't care. I may have to do it tomorrow because where we have him first thing. It'd be kind of sus if I just brought him a coffee midway through the day. But if I brought him in the morning, it'd be kind of like, you know what I mean?
Just does it midway through the freaking day. Have fun.
Plus, it's more fun when it's throughout the day because then you'll just be sitting on the toilet for the whole day. Imagine they have to call a substitute in. That'd be the funniest thing. Yeah, sorry, kids. Your teacher had to go via hospital due to a bowel movement.
Why are you laughing at that?
Because it'd be kind of funny. Carver's a bitch.
Not wrong.
Listen, if you want to... Dude, I was sitting in a seat that was literally... You know those tiny-ass desks, right? So, I was sitting at one, and it was 3 desks away, and the teacher told me to move. And he didn't even start the class until I moved. I'm like, I'm 3 desks away. Ooh, this is where I tell you to sit. I'm like, And this is like me just being... I'm just on my phone trying to deal with actual business shit. Right? It's not like I'm not, you know, have big, decent-sized companies, you know, trying to reach out to me for, you know, different emails and stuff. Like, sorry, school's not as important as a big sponsorship deal. Sorry.
How the heck am I supposed to connect YouTube to this stupid thing? Am I just being dumb?
Probably.
You know me.
But...
Add destination. That's not what I meant to do.
And I'll just be the one sitting there. I'll be like, hey, how was that coffee a week later? I'll be like, it was real shitty. I'll be like, yeah, I heard there was a sub. You must be allergic to coffee.
God dang, why is this thing doing this?
I mean, I've heard coffee... Wait, I think coffee can actually give you the... Okay. Can coffee caused. Wow. I look up on Google.
Why are you looking that up though? Like,
No, I said canned coffee, and the next search is can coffee cause diarrhea? What the fuck? Oh my god,
I
it
am
can.
glad
It can.
Oh my gosh.
It can. Sweet. I have another way out. I can just say, listen, go on Google and ask if it can cause diarrhea. It can.
Please tell me
Then
that-
why did
say-
then why did you give it to a teacher? Because I seen them drinking it. I've seen them before drinking certain types of hot beverages, so I thought it was coffee, so I got them a coffee. Sorry, my kindness has caused somebody to go to an ER. So, Game with Smokey Dan, how quick are we talking, like, 4 cubes take to, you know, cause issues? And there's like 3 of us that I call. One of my friends told me about it, and I was like on board 100%. He's like, well, make sure with this other friend. So I called him, and he's like, he started laughing, and he barely talks. Like, you know what I mean? He's like one of those quiet ones. I'll say yes, no, maybe,
Oh, he's the quiet kid.
yeah, and I freaking told him, and he and he started laughing.
I don't think he understood that joke, but okay.
I have to be careful what is heard on Discord, YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything bad. I just said he's the quiet kid.
Yeah. But yeah, it should be fun. One word.
Yeah.
There will be a YouTube short caused by this. Hey, I need the.
Oh gosh.
How big is the teacher?
Just make a YouTube.
I would say
Oh gosh.
maybe that 120, 140 range. Maybe about 5, 6. No. Maybe like 5'9", 6 foot. Maybe. Maybe.
I'm not even gonna question at this point.
What? No, someone
I'm
asked in
not gonna
chat.
question it.
Someone asked in chat, like, how big? Because I said, how.
I figured that's what you were referring to.
Maggie says, 2 cubes, it would be immediate. Immediate. Code brown pants. I wonder what sort of code they would have to call in the school for, a bathroom that turned from white to, pure brown.
Oh, God. Why are you talking about this?
It's kind of funny.
Jeez. Jiminy.
Listen, don't piss off of a crypto miner. They'll fight back.
I'm like, don't piss off a power.
That too. That too.
Jeez.
Listen, don't tell me I can't deal with my sponsorship deals, or you'll be code brown bands.
Or you'll be God, that just sounds horrible. And I can't even stream this right now.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I may actually have to talk to the friend tonight because of certain shit that may have to happen tomorrow morning. So, shit. Wait. You can get some that are instant though. I'm pretty sure, isn't there? So if you're saying, like, if I give this poor teacher, like, 8 cubes, how are we looking? And I'd even be the sort of person that would just say, you know what, screw it, put the whole box in. I'll be like, that teacher's gonna be done for, buddy. So 4 to 6 should be faster. So what you're saying is 6 to 8 should be, like, almost instant? Because I only got this teacher for, like, an hour. So it needs to work. And I need to make sure he drinks it all. Fuck.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I may have to give it to him, like, early morning. Fuck, this is gonna take a lot of planning. Too much planning for one night. Alright.
Why is that a thing?
But we'll probably keep going live for another 15 minutes, probably, chat, so.
Put this in here. My stream key.
How many people do you think would actually comment? Oh, I'm just reading chat, trying to figure it out. Yeah, well, like, I want this shit to be instant, and as soon as he drinks a bit of this freaking coffee, he's like... I'll be like, what the hell did you eat last night, Jimmy?
Make a sound effect. You have to make the sound effects.
Oh, dude.
Sound
The
effects.
thing is, the poor teacher next door...
Not even gonna question it. Not even going to question it.
Oh, don't worry. If this happens, there will be a YouTube short.
Oh gosh.
Hey, and you know what? You know who's gonna have the pleasure of editing, like, making the faces?
Really accidental.
I'm sorry, they're infected, but you may have to, do the blurring of the faces and stuff, so...
God dang it.
Because of a teacher, right? I don't need his job to be freaking gone, but... I definitely want the shit on video.
Well, I'm upset now.
Why?
Now I have to come back over here to YouTube and freaking change all this that I just set up.
We'll figure it out.
I'll let Sarah know, but I'm fine. I'm fine.
Once, after supper, code plan brown pants is going into effect. I'll be on the phone with my friend, and we will be, Cause I'm actually planning on getting a couple angles of this shit.
Yay! I did it.
Dude, I feel bad for you because, you know, you're gonna have the real shitty job, no pun intended. My bad. 12 hours was how long I... would be... 72 hours is how long you would be shitting for. Dude, the poor guy couldn't even drive home. It'll be fine. His problem. Don't piss off Crypto Miner. Or, like, don't piss off Power Mines.
I think I'm good now.
That's when you get a double cup and you... Hey, that's when you get a double cup and you put it in the bottom cup so he takes it out. It says, surprise, motherfucker. And you know what? This teacher seems like the teacher that would drink it, end up not shitting himself, and then drink more. I may have to wear a face mask just to cover my fucking grin. Oh, Gabe was fucking... No, seriously. I'll just say I started... My nose was running today. And I mean, here's the thing, though. If I have 3 guys, right, that literally watch me buy the coffee, it's gonna be fine. Because I'll be like, here's a receipt. These 3 guys were with me when I bought it.